Hi, I'm James Brains with the Brains Report, and today we're going to review the Proscenic M7 Pro LDS robot vacuum with automatic dirt disposal. First of all, I want to apologize that I'm so informal here and sitting on the floor. I am doing that because I can more easily access this and kind of give you a little bit of the unboxing experience, even though I've already taken it out of the box. Um, and I also want to assure you that even though I am sitting on the floor like some pauper or something, I am a expert reviewer. I have reviewed dozens of robotic vacuums for major publications, so you can trust me, you're in good hands. Uh, so, actually, well, I'll provide a little proof. Camera person, can you take a quick shot of all of those vacuums over there? Yeah, that's just a few of the vacuums I've reviewed. Just chilling, keeping it real. But let's focus on what we're doing here. So before we start, I just want to give a overall assessment of this. The Proscenic M7 Pro LDS. I'm not sure what the LDS stands for. In my world, it's Latter-day Saints. But I don't think this was made by Mormons, so I think it probably has something to do with its laser navigation system. This is not one of my favorite vacuums, but I still think it's worth a recommendation. Um, and we'll get into why. One of the biggest positives is its features. Uh, you see this giant thing here. This is the self-emptying dustbin. You can see here, this is, well, let's back up a little bit. You've got a dustbin here. Comes out. You can see it's got some dust in it right now. The dustbin is emptied. What are we doing here? Oh, so it goes like that to empty. And this is Finky. Say hi, Finky. So the dustbin empties and then it turns around to charge. But yeah, this has a vacuum inside of it that sucks all of the dust out. And the dust then goes into this thing, which you only need to change about every 1 or 2 months. That should be enough for it to last. One of the cool things, this is the box that came in. The dustbin keeps separately. But one of the cool things is it comes with an extra, 2 extras actually. So you don't have to buy any more for, I don't know, up to half a year. It's pretty good. It's got Wi-Fi controls. You can also pair it with Alexa, so you can tell Alexa to have it get to work. And it also works with Google Home. And plus it mops. I'm gonna kind of show you here. We're not going to do any actual mopping, but I'll show you how it would work if you were to mop. This is the box that it came in, and it comes with a bunch of disposable mop rag things that fit on here by Velcro. Just put it on there, super easy. It's also got this reusable one, which you use and then you wash off. You can throw it in the washing machine usually, or you can do it by hand. You could probably even go down to the river and get it wet and smash it against some rocks. I don't know how that works. I've always just stuck with the washer and dryer. This works by you fill it up with water, close it up, and then it attaches right on here. Bam. And then it goes and moves around wet water all over your floor. It doesn't, it comes out at a slow enough rate that it dries on its own. But I should note that the mopping is not very good. It's may be good for a good touch-up, but I like to test mopping functions by letting a bunch of Tang dry on my kitchen floor, and I see if the mop can like scrub it up. No, the Tang mess was still there. It was dried, so I guess that's kind of a harder thing to clean. But yeah, it wasn't able to do that. Most robotic vacuums do not mop as well as your classic like mop on a stick with a bucket. That's still what you want to use for deep cleaning. Since I've touched on performance a little bit, I'm going to get into the nitty gritty of it. So for every robotic vacuum I test, I pour out a tablespoon of flour, a tablespoon of coffee grounds, and a tablespoon of kitty litter. I do that on both carpeting and hardwood. And then I run the vacuum for 2 complete cycles to see how well it does at picking it all up. This baby did a great job picking up the kitty litter and the coffee grounds, and also some pet hairs that I laid out. Picked it, virtually all of it up. It did not do as well with flour. On both surfaces, still had about 15% of the flour still out there. I also put a teaspoon of flour in hardwood and carpeted corners. In the hardwood corner, it did a great job. It came within an inch of the corner, which is very good for robotic vacuums. And it picked up, I think it was, let me check. Yeah, it picked up 90% of the flour. Now on carpeting, didn't do as well. It only came within 3 inches of the corner, and it only picked up about 40% of the flour. So if your house is just completely full of carpeted corners, like everywhere you turn, it's just carpeted corners, this may not be the vacuum for you. Another kind of negative about this is it runs loudly. Might as well have it run a little bit while we're here, right? I believe it's on quiet mode right now, which is still kind of loud. It's louder than your normal conversation. You can choose to set it on high mode, which makes it as loud as you might expect, like a busy city street or something like that. Not completely sure why it just stopped. Well, you got an idea. We're not going to keep it running for now, just so you can hear me. One more negative is how big it is. You can see it's kind of got this protrusion. This is almost an inch, sticking up an inch from it. Overall, the height is about 4 inches, which is higher than most, and it kind of limits where the furniture will have clearance under. So if you have furniture that's less than 4 inches, has clearance of about 3 or 4 inches underneath it, you're not going to be able to use this. There are other models out there that you can use. The Eufy 11S comes to mind. But this one, it doesn't get into the tight squeezes, but for most people that's not going to make a difference. So overall, you can get the vacuum with the dirt disposal as a pair for about $480. You can get the vacuum on its own for $400. No puppers come with the vacuum. The dirt disposal on its own is $100. So separate, if you buy them separately, it costs you $20 more. I think this is well worth the extra $100 and strongly recommend getting the dirt disposal with the vacuum. So I recommend this if you want a highly automated robovac that can also do some light mopping. You'll still need to do deeper cleaning with other devices, but it's good for like daily upkeep. And this is actually the most affordable combination vacuum and dirt disposal setup that I have tested. It's a good deal. A lot of them out there will be around $900, although there are others that are $500 or $600, but not $480. At least that I've tested. It works well. I don't know what else you want me to tell you. It's a good system. I think I better wrap this up. I'm just going to let you know. Trying to build up my subscriber base, so I'd really appreciate if you subscribed. I've kind of gone all in on this YouTube channel, and well, our pantry's starting to get to empty out, and I just need you to subscribe. That's all I need. That's all I'm asking. And of course, if you have any questions, please comment below, and I'll answer them within 24 hours. In the meantime, try not to suck.